Oh, that is a painful ring. Hello, this is Maya. Hi, Maya, it's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. 2005 ring, right? It's horrible. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You've always liked toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like, burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. All right, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9/27. Thank you for the stretchies. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers? I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, whoa, that's a big word. You are not cogniferous of my background? Who the fuck talks like this? Majestic space duck? Quack! There you go. There's your majestic space duck. Gathering information is my business, you see. Bidoof has that as a sound alert. That particular villain does. Oh, God. I should have been more careful. Ho. My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Damn it, they just completely killed my girl. It's so nice that they tell me who the murderer is. Red, white, blue. Bye, Mia. This, let's see, fantastic. Now all you can think of is silly Goose-tarian art. You're still in easy mode, you straight up don't know later on? Oh, I see. Oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Oh, well, crap. I smell blood, and that can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia, the chief's okay. Alright, well. Dun dun dun!
They were already cooking.
Oh. Well, thank you. Sis? Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! I just did that in the version of Solid Snake, but you know what? That's fine. It's fine. Hi. Who are you? And she's unconscious. Of course she is. Totally fine. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. Chief. Oh, great. I get to examine the room now? Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Again. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand. I already grabbed those, but more glass shards! Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen out of Mia's hand. What could it be? What? A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh, I hope she didn't run on me. Yapes! Don't scare me like that! Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark. And Sis... So she was already dead. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. She said the thinker. Okay. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. Huh? That's my name. Well, why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would Sis write my name? Maybe don't traumatize her more, right? I better hurry up and call the police. This was lying next to the chief. I know, I saw it there too. I thought they might be pieces of the light stand? Maybe. Never heard of a glass light stand before. You've decided to make you my new project. Yes, that is exactly what I named her after. About the thinker. Huh? The thinker. That was... Oh, sis. Probably shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon. Except she specifically mentioned the murder weapon, so I had to ask her about it. Like, what do you want from me, game? Aw, my pretty girl. The reception desk. I usually sit here. You couldn't cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. Few can gaze upon the shelves without feeling insignificant. Where's the phone? The door to the chief's office. It's slightly open. I'd better not touch the doorknob. This sofa is for clients. It's leather, a real luxury model. A small writing desk cluttered with office supplies. A large painting. I guess you'd call this modern art? I, on the other hand, call it a mistake. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. But all she used this PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. The Fay & Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Until it doesn't. The chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Right, I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the... Oh, fuck. Only now thinking to call the police, right? Pretty slim PC for 2005, also right. I sense the bullshittery coming my way. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. The phone receiver is missing a few screws. I'd better not use it. Oh, no. Let me use it now. Let me use it now. You're not gonna let me use it now. There is a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice, luxurious place. And I'm going to hate every minute of it. I sensed it. I sensed the bullshittery. It's painful to look at, but I have to, for Mia's sake. Looks like she was hit in the head with a blunt weapon. She probably died instantly. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. Again! I think I've covered everything. Because I'm about to get arrested. Life is a circle. Yeah, I'm about to get arrested. Or Mia's about to get or Maya's about to get arrested. One of us. Both of us. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Gumshoe. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Oh god, I'm already slipping into it. And okay. I sense what it wants here. Feeny, you have a friend named Larry Butts. It's not that odd. I mean, it's true. Got a person saying they saw a murder, see? Hi, Fuss. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have... Ah. Whoa! Excuse me? Eeh. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? Oh my god. With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's entirely up to you. I'd better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office. You looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned. He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the heart of evil type. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh. Sounds like it was fun then. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. Oh my god, Maya. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, I know. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yeah. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it. Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right, of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. So you're an acolyte, medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait, what? So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes! In training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? I mean, yeah, I can. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much! I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you! The trial's tomorrow at 10. Well, what? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off, and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Alright, and I guess we're done. Alright, we've already done all that. So, I guess back this way. Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that ladder is made out of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but they're probably the most expensive one available. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Damn, shots fired. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Ah, I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right, and you were Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, that's what I said. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you'd better do it quick. Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Maya's favorite potted plant, or Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordeline stricta, pal. Who was that? The sky is blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Mia's desk, perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia has probably read all of them. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Thank you. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? Such a pushover, right? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Aw, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. That's because he trained under the Von Karmas. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. Yes, except forging evidence is in itself a crime. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Alright, he won't give me the phone records until I have something from Mia, I think. Or from Maya. Right? I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Uh-oh. should I tell him straight?
It's your fault? Okay. Steel Samurai, the warrior of Neo Old Tokyo? That makes no sense. Because Neo is just a word for new. Thanks, Gumshoe. I'm sorry for what Edgeworth is going to do to you for giving me this. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. I mean, I thought about it. Am I not allowed to?
No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways? What the hell?
As a lawyer, I am perfectly allowed to talk to the witness. Miss April May. Oh my god. I can't tell you anything about her. Gumshoe, I'm pretty sure that's against the law, buddy. So she's still in the hotel. I see what just happened here, and I'm both amazed and horrified. You can't see my cursor, but obvious thing in drawer is obvious. Shenanigans are afoot. So we'll see you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central. And then, yeah, we'll go from there and see what chaos we can wreak. Wow.
Day 2.
Hello there, handsome. Hi? Smooth, right? Real smooth.
Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me you said don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I'm getting a lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Unfortunately, that's also probably going to be me.
I want to point out my trial roulette was N Singer, so this is going to be very entertaining in my ears.
Yeah? What are you doing? No touching! Ooh, bad boy! You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I would.
Yeah, actually, I would. I'd be totally fine with that, yeah. Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. I mean, there was a screwdriver, so...
Yeah, it's very obvious something is in the fucking drawer.
Right? The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Bay & Co. law offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Well, looking at those look vaguely like roses, Phoenix. And if you don't know what roses are, you are a sad excuse of a man.
We can't blame translations.
Right? Maybe. Yeah, okay, so I can't get at the drawer while she's anywhere in the room.
Right.
A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. That's funny, considering she said she was going to go freshen up and came back out in her pajamas.
Hank?
Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Ooh, observe, incident. You sound like just like a lawyer in the movies.
Yeah.
I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Ayo.
Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you can tell me about it, pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Did you just... Who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here, lady. You know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life that I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. I get the feeling I'm going to be saying this a lot.
Yes.
Yes. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues? In the garbage. Bitch! Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. She's not gonna let me talk to her. Excuse me, but I'm a witness? Police witness, you understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience, huh? Pretty sure that's actually what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Seems like Mr. Grossberger's out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Ahem.
Ace.
Objection. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
Oh, goodness.
Aha! So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, Yes, technically you're right. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Oh? Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. What a strange reaction. Ah-cha-cha! I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Well, wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask. What do I tell Maya? Not to panic, we're going to do this ourselves. The cult is growing with more friendos? I mean...
Yeah!
Are you surprised? Sorry, Maya, good luck. Oh, thanks, Ace! Thanks so much!
Sorry, Maya, my hands are tied. GG.
How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine.
Damn.
I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. I think not. Huh? Did you just say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? Well, I can't say. I beg your pardon.
That was more of a velvet why than a phoenix why.
I mean, they're not mutually exclusive.
That was borderline rage mode.
They're not mutually exclusive. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What is going on here? I mean, facts. How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Aha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Alright, well, I get the feeling he's still not going to talk to me anymore. Very sorry, but I've got nothing to say regarding this matter. Really? None at all, huh? Yep. Okay then. Fuck you too. Well, Maya's in for a rude awakening. Hiya. Oh, you're back! Did you find the lawyer? Well, about that. What do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Oh, no, sweetie. Sweetie. Nah, not even. What about your
Don't worry, you
family?
got me as the backup.
Right? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know. So she could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced that she would become a lawyer and left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her all by herself up on that mountain. Yes, we love baby Maya. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped onto it big time. My mother became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White? Excuse me, White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Just a little longer now, before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 o'clock. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Fuck that. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know, I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Oh, Maya. Huh? I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right! Thank you! Whew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. Okay, so what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? That sounds so wrong now that I think about it. That sounds so wrong when I think about
There's
it.
no context where that sounds okay.
There's no context where that sounds okay. It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Alright, well, I guess I had to head back that way.
See if you can sneak your way in to look into the woman's drawers.
Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities? If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like in someone else's room. Enjoy! Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around. Oh, I almost forgot! Ah, you came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? No!
Nope, no, there's no coincidences here.
Yep. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open door. Now's my chance to see what's inside. Huh? What do we have here? Wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial. That's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get this... you know what? I refuse to read that properly. I refuse. Phoenix, I know what you meant. Your phrasing is terrible.
Terrible phrasing is terrible.
Terrible phrasing is terrible. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Hello, Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Oh, Phoenix. You poor, poor bastard.
Edgy, my boy, is here.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gunshoe.
Good luck, Gummy.
Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Wait, I'm using the wrong voice for this. Fuck, we'll figure it out as we go. Floor mat. Okay. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Okay. Now, detective. Yes, sir! You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Okay. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Never mind, don't go there. Maybe you shouldn't go there. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. I guess I still have a little bit of tutorial mode.
A little bit, but not too terrible.
No, Your Honor, I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Words are hard.
Words are hard.
I would like to begin my cross-examination. Alright, here we go. Poke the button.
Dun 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 dun.
Hold it! Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. I'm not sure it did much, though. Right.
Ace. This is very much an 18+ stream.
Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us who the 2 people you found on the scene were. Yes, sir. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyers. Hold it! Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes! Yeah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor, sir. Very well, Detective, let's hear your testimony again. If you don't get hit for it, press everything. Yes! I've learned that from watching Husky, mostly. So, if you want to know the reasoning behind the shenanigans, blame Husky. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know, I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. We don't want your hard evidence, Gumshoe. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. Ugh. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Objection! Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order! Order! That didn't go so well. That's right! What he said! That's his whole testimony. Alright, no, I've got the contradiction here. Because she died immediately.
Velvet's learning.
Objection! Velvet is learning. Detective Gumshoe. Not Spider-Man? No, not Spider-Man. There's one thing that I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. But backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. There's a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had time to write anything down.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. Bullshit, you jackass!
Immediately bullshittery.
Immediate bullshit! A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Why the hell would you cut open a body twice? Death was almost immediate due to a blow from...
Oh my god, he literally made them do it again just to get an extra word added to the fucking page.
Yeah?
But there
He's
is...
using his charisma skill and powers of persuasion.
No, this is just outright bullshittery. This is bullshittery on the level of a Lathgar Bard bullshittery.
Hey, I'm playing a bard run right now. I get it.
There is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. Bullshit! I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it is quite easy to imagine that the victim did have the time to write the word Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. You keep going back to Tom's reaction, though? Wait, who's Tom? Velvet is confused. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Mr. Edgeworth,
Oh,
I've
fuck
heard
me.
there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. I think that's a legitimate question.
Why would you need to have a second autopsy?
There's a whole logic to it, actually. You'll see if you can find the source because you found it interesting. Oh god, there's logic? There's no logic. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. That evidence is pure conjecture, you piece of shit! Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this evidence.
I do like you getting involved in it now.
Like, this is absolute trash. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Damn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Yeah, that's what she did. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Please tell me she's not still in her pajamas. Oh my god, what the hell? Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton weaking. Aw, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th the murder occurred? Gee, I was, like, in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. Lobs. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. God help our souls. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bit.
The end. Story's over.
Well, Your Honor, I see. It is remarkably... That is not a solid testimony. Stop thinking with your dicks. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony was quite firm.
No.
Mr. Wright, I understand that you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Cowardly? That's not how that works! Hey, how dare you? Great asset. Great asset. Yes. Yes, I'm cross-examining the fucking witness? Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? Right, but hold it. Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Like, why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily. I sort of, you know, I had a feeling. And I like how she, you know, kind of pumped her boobs there for a minute. Like that was...
Right?
Yeah. Like that was going to stop me from asking this question. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Ooh.
Objection!
Fuck you, Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop it! Oh my god. Order! Mr. Wright, you've been warned. Poor girl. What about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. Hold it! The woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey? Slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing. Your thing. And the person attacking her? The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Wow, bitchy! Hold it!
You sound surprised by that.
I know. I really shouldn't. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know. She had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. Is he right?
Does it say save scrum?
Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. I'm willing to bet you're lying. Or you saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all? Ah! Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. About this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fay, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Ah! I mean, it's true.
Yeah? Back.
No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But, still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night. Yes, she was! She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Rar! What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all of the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise. You realize this is slowly killing my soul, reading this.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't worry, you're almost there.
Okay. Damn,
There's other more annoying characters to handle.
Yeah, she's absolutely making sure to do some jiggling. Trust me, I
Jiggly
hate it.
Jew.
Hi, Dami. How are you, my lovely? I did see everything. I did, yeah. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack, yeah, and ran off to the right, yeah. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her, yeah. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did, yeah. Hello, Buzz. That clock, that kind of statue-y clock, the thinker, I think, yeah. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Yeah. Oh. I'm going to have to wash my mouth out with soap. I see. Yeah. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Yeah. Please begin the cross-examination. Yeah. Yes, I'm having so much fun. Yeah, for the judge.
It's appropriate.
Okay, sweet. Alright, so I know that's where I need to smack the button.
Mm-hmm.
Objection! Yeah. Miss May, yeah. What you said just now was quite revealing, yeah. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer, yeah. You just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock, yeah. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Ah! Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock. And he was found guilty of murder. Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know that this was a clock? Reggie! No, knowing that this thing is a clock when it's obviously not a clock-looking thing is kind of important.
Can't back out of this one.
The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. We'll withdraw your question, Mr. Bullshit!
Objection!
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once.
Just the one.
Just the one.
Just the one, right? You've only been a star for 2 days.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Ooh, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over. What? So, what happens now? How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time, yeah. How?
How?
So, you've been to the law offices of Fayetteville. No! Hey, I didn't see that! Why would I go here? Yeah. It's stuck now. God damn it.
It's permanent, and you're stuck with it.
Miss May is a clock connoisseur, obviously. I heard it from my hotel room. Yeah. The law offices of Fayetteville, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Bullshit! Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No!
Sir. No, sir, Your Honor. We can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. Oh, no, it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly... Just take a look right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Oh, well, okay. I mean, you didn't have to put it that way, Phoenix, but you know, it's fine. But that... Well, Miss May? Tisk tisk. Oh, fuck you, Edgeworth.
You're playing with the big leagues now.
I don't have enough pain medication for Edgeworth today, apparently. Let alone...
You're playing with the big leagues.
Let alone any of the Von Karma family. Quite a show.
You got a bit until Von Karma.
Huh?
You got a bit until Von Karma.
Thank
Don't worry.
fuck. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew that the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. Sucks for you, because I have evidence for that. That's true. It is a possibility. No, it's not. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Bullshit! Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Ho ho! Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Proof is in the pudding, and pudding is with Pudding Way!
She was the first person I cosplayed for Mace Attorney.
Well, that explains so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... the phone. Tifa gets you? I mean, Tifa gets a lot of people. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Woohoo! You have a girly phone! Wait, this is not my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention? Nope. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Throwing Gumshoe under the bus.
Poor Gumshoe.
The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
About to get another pay cut.
Yep. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. But let's hear the conversation, shall we? So, you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could, please. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? I twitched. Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that at again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Fuck you and your boobs. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes! The witness claims she had seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock before. Because Dude Bro made it! It's simple. This clock was never in any store. Ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today. Oh, geez, she should lose her shit now.
Yep.
And her boobage. What's it to you, porcupine head? Oh shit, I get to flip this, okay. That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it! Die! What the fuck is up your skirt? Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Silly me. Did I, lose it? Yes. I guess I did. I'm sorry. Fuck you, bitch. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? I know my fuss. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of this matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. She's a setup witness. Someone, because we are, okay, the game has already shown us who the actual murderer is.
Right.
But at the same time, so she knows who it is. But she's the setup witness to make it look like it was Maya. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known that the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Obviously the wiretap. Very, very obviously. Have a look at this. Ah! That? Oh lord, I lost her entire train of thought there for a minute. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not? Ooh.
I like that you completely dropped the nyas after that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
I'd say I'm sorry I brought it up, but I'm not.
You're not. You're absolutely not, yeah. This is outrageous, yeah. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone, yeah? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, yeah, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing, yeah. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone, yeah? Can you prove that? I think not, yeah. Oh yeah, I think I can, yeah. It's simple. What? Yeah. God damn it. Here's my proof, yeah. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim, yeah. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me, yeah. Again? What is it this time, yeah? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation, yeah. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Yeah. Am I wrong, yeah? Your Honor, this is ridiculous, nya. Your Honor, look at the witness's face, nya. Does she seem amused to you, nya? The defense demands an answer, nya. Witness, answer the question, nya. Did you tap her phone? Miss May, shut up, all of you, nya! What gives you the right to talk to me like that, nya? You lawyer, nya! Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted? It's no fair, nya!
It makes for great entertainment.
God damn it. All of you ganging up on me like that, nya! Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it, nya? Is that it? That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now, nya. Now to deal the final blow, nya. She didn't do it. Why the wiretap, nya? Why did you tap her phone, nya? Answer the question, nya. Do I have to, nya? Isn't this a murder trial, nya? Isn't tippity-tapping, relevant, nya? I may have to shorten the redemptions if we're gonna keep doing this, nya. Yeah, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say.
Oh yeah, of course.
Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant, nya. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, nya, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court, nya? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone, nya? Ad's probably telling you to take a chill pill? I mean, maybe. Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off, yeah. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin, yeah. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you, nya? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, yeah. And of course, I can. And I will, yeah. You can't be serious. No way, yeah. Way, I say. Way, yeah. And, oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Yeah. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night, yeah. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy, yeah. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was, yeah. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold, yeah. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee, yeah. Iced coffee, yeah. Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy, yeah. Ergo, the witness was not at the scene at the time of the murder. Wait. Wait, no, she just said she saw it! Wait. Hold the phone. Okay, so they're establishing that the witness was not on scene at the time of the murder. Then why the fuck is she a witness if she didn't see anything? So where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. Except she didn't! Because she was getting iced coffee! No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Miss April May has admitted to the wiretap, yes, but that bears no relevance on the case at hand. Murder. There's no way you can prove any connection. Uh-oh. Think this can't be the end? But I'm out of evidence. Ah, shit. Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have any other witnesses to call? Ace Attorney and logic, you will find, are very rare. Yes, I'm realizing that. None, Your Honor.
There is some logic. It's a little wacky, but there is logic.
Maya's guilty? Bullshit! Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. The defense would like to call the bellboy after all. Tisk, tisk, tisk. As I thought. May I remind you, dear Mr. Wright, should you question the bellboy, and Miss April May's alibi prove to be solid, then by default, your client, Miss Maya Fey, will be pronounced guilty. Are you prepared to accept my condition? Edgeworth, you giant sack of shit. He's got me backed into a corner. But I don't see any other way to take this. I accept. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Full send. You're not wrong. Very good, sir. Oh god, my throat is just like, it feels like sandpaper now. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May, herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. You were sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, she, the guest, sir, favored me with an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. Oh my fucking god. She flirted so that he would remember. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Yeah, see? It's no good. There's nothing there. Yes, there is! Is that it? Tisk, tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen! Can I? Wait! Please wait! Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I will give you one more question, and that's all. Okay, this is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Tell me again about, room service? Again, sir? At exactly 9 o'clock, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. Oh, thank God, Phoenix isn't stupid. He's dumb, but he's not stupid. $18? Doesn't that seem... Oh, wait, I spoke too soon.
$30 before tip, probably.
Oh, there's the ding. Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know, and we don't skimp on the ice, sir. There was someone with her in the room. What did he say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object! That was objectionable! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Edgy's got a problem. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barista there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Edgeworth. He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Look at you hiding evidence again there, Edgy. You fool! That's what I call obstruction of justice. I've done it. I've won. No, we're a long way from winning, sweetie.
At least you figured that out.
No, we're a long way from winning. But we've discounted Edgeworth a little bit, and literally her credibility as a witness is out the window. Plus the fact now there's an unknown person who's not accounted for in a room where they were wiretapping the phones.
Yep.
Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. I mean, come on, Edgeworth, that's an obvious question. At least, you know, don't ask me stupid shit. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and the defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Sweet, I survived my first day.
Hooray!
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh,
Aww.
I was just doing my job, you know. Aw, she's so cute. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool. No, Maya. Do not appreciate the guy trying to throw you into prison. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. Lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir! I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe. Sis? Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you! I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Whew.
Day 3.
Well, hello! I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not! You stinking lawyer! I hope you die! Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May! No, not really. There's just something I wanted to ask, and we're flipping our switch literally in the first 2 seconds. Okay, yeah, so much for a calm day. It's fine. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked! Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So? What is it you wish to ask of me then, For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? I mean, that is a valid question. Alright, there's the last snooze that I have. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room? Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold. So criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, hmm? Creep! This woman is impossible to talk to! Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it! Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer! But Bottom, I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Okay. Alright, she doesn't want to talk to me right now, which means I need some other evidence or something to give her. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. I don't think that's good publicity. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It'll be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. All publicity is good publicity. I guess? The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are an honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. And that might actually be true. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely, and on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Oh, well, there's something interesting. Huh, looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason? What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 incident, Exhibit A. DL6 incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. A photo lies on the disc. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took? Alright, Mr. Bellboy. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? Yes! Yes! Please write an affidavit. No, I know what that word means! I know what that piece of paperwork is! Write the goddamn thing! Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. I mean, technically, I still need a notary to, like, notarize it, but otherwise, this is fine. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. No, she can't. Thank you, bellboy. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair. You also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. No, you're not. You're too vain. Alright, bitch bag. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Where did you? Aha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. Oh, wait. I do have a thing. Ta-da! Fuck you, bitch. What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to a murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Ooh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fist in the air? That man, he's my boss. Red, white. Red, white, really? The president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Oh my god. He's Red White who works for Blue Corp. This is ridiculous. Oh, are you leaving again? Red White. Information gathering. Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Cobra is located? Mr. Red White at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Wait a minute, that's the same painting. That's the painting that's missing from the lawyer's office. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Oh my god. I'm going to hate this already. I can sense it. I can sense the bullshittery in my future. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Oh my god. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake! Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yeah, if this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct! She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed! She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. Oh, really? Because I remember that beginning cutscene. I know you're the one that did this. It is ineffable that she would do this. Ineffable, huh? I know what that word means. I watched Good Omens. Fuck you for using that line. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Because he is! On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? You should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho! The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys. Playthings for my amusement. Punch all the things. I just might. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future. Fuck you and the goat you rode in on, buddy. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp is named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there? I've seen it. When did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting? No idea. I forgot. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Why, indeed. Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. What? Wait, did he just actually assault me? He punched me. He did assault me. I will have you in on assault charges, you fucking jackass. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Maybe? Charge away? I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. For punching me? I'm the victim! What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. Oh, so roughly translated, it's above my pay grade. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Alright, Grossberg. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Ahem! Jumpy Jehoshaphat! Oh, you! What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet! I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it. Today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. He's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? Oh! I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Well, no shit. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Fay. Fay. Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It's an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Interesting. It's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. All the cases, let's see, they're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Let's see if there's A recorded in this file that oh my god. Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. I hate you so much, Phoenix. A, B, F, Misty Fay. That's Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Duh. I have tarnished the Fay name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... the record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. No harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest parts here are at the end in S. Suicide? Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? found this in Mia's files. So she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me. How? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Oh. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation! Mr. Wrong, what is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Oh, convenient. I'm looking for it. Looking at him. Beep. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all of the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Beep. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude! I told you. I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given lawyers so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah! Butts! Hairy Butts! Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. and my friend's name is Larry. Stabbies! Yes, all the stabbies! All the stabbies! Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya! Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yeah. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you? I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it! How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother! My sister! And now you! This has gone too far! Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Defend me in court? Alright, you can be my defense lawyer tomorrow. Alright! Huh? Leave it to me! I'm Mia's sister, after all. Lawyership runs in our blood. Wasn't it ghost powers that ran in your blood? I better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies. Oh God, what have I done? Well, wait. What? What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Plan. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Oh, okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case, with the true culprit appearing as a star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah! The Phoenix, look! Hi, Edgy. Have you grown some integrity yet? Yeah, I didn't think so. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. Edgy boy's still in his edgy phase? Yeah, he hasn't grown any integrity yet. He'll grow one eventually. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? Duh! So you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is to get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Huh? Phoenix, you know it? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor, I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify on the trial against Miss Maya Fey? Welcome to Ace Attorney, right? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Oh, crap. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Oh my god. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name! These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I will not be calling you that. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Oh! Shing, sparkle, sparkle. I hope you've made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer! Let him have it, Phoenix. Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then that I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. What the fuck? Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. She ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left, and there's my contradiction. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? Shing Sparkle! As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. Finally. No. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh ho ho, it's simple. You've misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Oh! Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha! I doubt it. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. Sure it does. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime scene from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, he was watching from this point. To him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Yes, thank you for stating my point for me. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Oh, now you're willing to hold people in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Thank you, Halty. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Fuck you guys too, then! Oh ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears that I've been unclear, and for this I apologize. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the quote-unquote left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. Oh, really? Was it now? When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Oh, really? Is that what I did? That is what Miss May saw. Oh, is that what we're saying now? You see, you hit her twice. Oh, did I? Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Oh, is that what happened? Because my autopsy report says otherwise. That does seem to make sense. No, it doesn't. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? Fuck yes! You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. No. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. Oh? What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using that phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request there be no break, Your Honor. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White. Okay. Let's see you explain this. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! Really? That's what we're going with? Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, is hurting. Oh no. Deal with it. This is almost over. She turned and ran for the door. What did you do then? I gave chase, of course. No, not me. The killer, I mean, he gave chase. Mr. Wyatt, please try to remain calm. Mr. Wright here is only trying to fluster you with baseless accusations. Oh, right. Thank you, Miles. Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Ugh! Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. And how would you have done that if you're not the murderer? You didn't know the you didn't know the victim. So you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct! That would be no problemo, right? Big problemo. There's a big problemo. I mean, problem here. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Correct! That is so. It is conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. There it is. Yeah. Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes. Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity! Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Ah! Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, I, Miss Mia... Looks like we're about to get our verdict. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth! Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? Hmm? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Uh-huh, sure you did. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, all the stabbies. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would have you believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been at that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Shing sparkle! Ahem, leave it to me. I feel faint. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over? By the sound? Shing sparkle! Correct! That is correct, yes. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Tisk tisk, I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here! I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? And he passed out. Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Ah! And we're back out. Well, okay. Hey, Phoenix! God, that's the way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up, and you can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But, we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen, you've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix, White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000? Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant... Rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, you wag your finger at me one more time, Edgeworth. Let's see how you do without your finger. There is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required for now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. You may begin your cross-examination. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Wah, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand and the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder! You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Yeah! Well, Mr. White? Can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... I'm going to feed you that finger. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way can he worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports, is it? This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Shing sparkle! Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. No, you can't walk! The witness will stay! Mia? Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Memo received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance. Famous celebrities. That's when it happened. So stop! Desist! Halt! But please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. Ah! I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Easy win? Yeah, easy win is easy. Well. This court finds the defense... rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty! Do-do-do-do-do. That is all. This court is adjourned. And fuck off, Edgeworth! Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations, you're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. Well, I mean, you're kind of already dead, so... as long as you live... My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? Mia's a jokester. No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief, Mia! Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia, I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia! What are you talking about? It's me, Maya! Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. Huh. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this! See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of, huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fang, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's just make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what, ow. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means. We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right. Okay, Nick. Let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy! Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Okay. Wait up.